If you have a child with a passion for sports, it seems like there's never an off season anymore.
It's really true. Keeping your athlete doing what they love while staying injury-free is the mission behind one of the fastest growing sports conditioning programs in our area. Brian Bott is the owner of Sports Advantedge. Brian spent 13 years as the strength and conditioning coach with the Badger football team before opening Sports Advantedge in 2014. Brian, welcome.
Great to be here.
Nice to see you.
Yep.
Now, you have two locations now, one in Verona and one in Beaver Dam.
Correct,
as well. And what was your vision for transitioning from being with the Badger football team to opening this business? Like, what was your philosophy?
Right. Initially, I wanted to create this elaborate training facility and try and grow something like that. But what I found is trying to touch as many kids' lives as we could. We wanted to try and expand out into different communities and find communities that were really looking for some help from a training standpoint, from an injury preventative standpoint, which is really one of our big philosophies. And so that's kind of where everything has evolved over the last couple of years from our expansion.
What makes you different from other gyms, workout facilities, trainers?
We're very strong in our philosophies and what we believe in, how we train the kids, how we progress the kids, and we're a family. I think anybody that has trained at our gym before realizes that there's more than just picking up weights, running, sprinting, things like that. There's personal text messages to parents. There's a lot of other things that go into what we do at Sports Advantedge. It's just athletes.
We're seeing some video here. And it's not just for high school kids or students.
Right, absolutely. So yeah, we start at age 8. We do fundamental movement, we call it youth development, and then we work into what we call strength and speed, which is our middle school into high school, and then we have our elite program for our high school kids, and our elite program is as good a program as there is anywhere in the country. It's based off of what we did, a lot of things that I did at Wisconsin, and things like that. And then also, we have, college athletes that train with us. We have NFL athletes that train with us.
Yeah, there were 2 there today when we were there.
Absolutely, yeah. We had 3 today. We had Ryan Groy, who is a free agent right now, and then Alex Erickson and Alec Ingold were in with me. And then we'll probably have some more that'll come in a couple weeks here as they get ready for camp. So
if you have a high school athlete who is hoping to play varsity sports and maybe aspire to play in college, is that sort of the sweet spot of your training? What is the benefit of doing something like this?
Really, as kids develop, one of the main things that's going to separate them is their athleticism. Because anybody can learn skills of the game, how to hit a baseball, how to shoot a free throw, things like that. Athleticism is really the big separator in today's day and age. And so really focusing more of your kids' development on not only the skill, but also the development of their bodies, their minds, is really going to give them an edge in their performance as athletes.
What do you think about one sport athletes?
Oh, boy.
How much time do we have?
We're the firm belief that, and I believe this as a father and as a business owner, that kids should play sports until either a coach tells them that they can't anymore or that they just lose their love for the game. And there are really, really good players out there in our community that can play one sport and get away with it. That's, I think, where we come in as well. If you're going to specialize in one sport, you better make sure that your son or daughter is involved in a performance-type training to offset the overuse injuries that they could incur. Excuse me.
And you have a nutrition component, too, that you deal with.
We deal with a lot of different aspects of performance. So we talk to our kids all the time about hydration, about sleep. Our nutritional systems that we offer at the gym are world-class. We've seen some great results from adults, athletes, things like that. So we hit the whole spectrum of development because what you put in your body and the amount of time you sleep, those are the best recovery products or best recovery systems for young athletes.
Different world than when I was in school, that's for sure.
Me too.
Sports Advantedge has 2 locations, as we mentioned, Verona and Beaver Dam. For class schedules and more information, go to sportsadvantedge.com.
And remember, it's Advantedge. That's
absolutely. EDGE.
Right, not Advantage.
Thanks again.
Thanks.
Brian, great to see you.
Awesome.